Seen 3-4 solid programs. On next program we'll see. Now basics not completed. See, first program URL pattern what I given? Test. This is plain text. Second program URL pattern. Second. It is with HTML text. Third program to display time. What I given? Time. See, this is a time. Fourth program to display multiplication table. See, multiplication table. Next, counting number of views. Count. Okay. Now, this count will increase. Whenever you shut down server, again count will start from 0. So 1. Okay. These 5 programs you have seen. In all the programs, you have seen print writer. Print writer. But how many types of streams are there? 2 types. What are those? Byte streams and character streams. What's the difference between byte stream and character stream? Byte stream supports all types of data. Character stream only text. Only text. Byte stream supports all types of data. Character stream supports only text. In all the programs, I transferred server to browser only text. Now, other than text. Other than text means which stream required? Byte stream. What is the byte stream class name in Servlets? In Servlets, one stream I given. In a response, Servlet response, 2 methods I given. You see the notes? 2 methods. Servlet output stream. Servlet output stream. That is byte stream. Okay. With that stream, we can transfer other than text also. Text also we can transfer. Other than text also we can transfer. Suppose one image I want to transfer. One image I want to transfer. Now, right click, new, Servlet. Java package, basics. Class name, suppose image Servlet. Image Servlet. Here. Till I didn't explain HTTP Servlet, that's what generic Servlet. Okay. Java Jakarta.servlet.generic Servlet. Next. Suppose URL pattern, I'll write image. I'll write URL pattern image. Okay. Next. Remove. Service. Finish. Now, previous all programs I created byte stream. Now I want to create characters. Sorry. Previous character stream we created. Now byte stream I want. What we have to write? Servlet output stream. Something SOS equal to Servlet output stream SOS equal to response dot get output stream. Now, in this Servlet output stream, write method is there. Write method. See, write method, we can transfer stream. Here we can transfer image. Now, With this line, what will happen? Server to browser, one stream created. Okay, with this line, server to browser, one stream created. Now I want to transfer image. Here I want to transfer image. Any one example, image, this PC, C drive. Suppose here 3 images are there. This image I want to transfer to browser. This image I want to transfer to browser. How to transfer this image? Give me answer. What is it? Now, if I pass here path only transferred. What do you write? File input stream. Core Java file input stream is studied, no? First to read the content from file. That content you have to place. While teaching, Blob also explained. Not only in Core Java, Advanced also explained. See, this is one image. This is one image. This file name flowers.jpg. Something JFIF is there. JFIF. Here it is in C drive. It is in C drive. Now, this is a path of the image. This is image. Now, this stream data, this data we have to insert, not file name. File name, if you write here, file name transfer to browser. File path, if you write, file path transfer to browser. I don't want file name. I don't want file path. File path, file if you name, if you want. Character stream also you can use, no? File name, file path if you want. Character stream also we can write. Character stream also works. This content I want to insert. Image I want to insert. First you have to read this data from file. That data we have to insert. How to read data from file? File input stream. What we have to write? File input stream. FIS equal to new file input stream. Here, path of the file. C drive flowers.jfif. It is extension JFIF. File name flowers. Okay. Now, then file will be open for reading. File will be open for reading. After that, file size we have to retrieve. How to retrieve? Available. Integer n equal to file input stream dot available. Now, is it byte stream or character stream? Allocate byte array. Byte b equal to new byte. How many bytes? N bytes. Now we have to read. How to read? File input stream dot read, which will take byte array. It will take byte array. This byte array you place here. Now it is passed to browser. So first what will happen? See, server to browser one stream created. Server to browser one stream created. Here file is open for reading. File size retrieved. Memory allocated in RAM. It will read. That data passed to browser. Now it will display in browser. Now you observe, if I run this program, right click, run as, run on server, save. What is the URL pattern? Image. See, that image received. Okay, that image received. Okay. Just see which here basics only 6 programs are there. Test if you write first program executed. In a one war file only, one folder only, you can create n number of programs. Second program. Like this, 6 programs. Time. Table. See, counting number of views. Image. Okay. 6 programs you have seen. This program you can write Servlet program to display image. Servlet program to display image. Servlet program to display image. Note on. So with this line, file open for reading, file size retrieved, memory allocated in RAM, it will read. That is passed to browser. Okay. So these 4 lines core Java, this first line, last line, advanced Java. Okay. These 4 lines core Java only. Reading file, reading image from file. That is core Java. Sending to browser, advanced Java. Okay. You have seen byte stream also, character stream also. Both the streams you have seen. Previous all programs, which stream we used? Character stream. This program, byte stream. Servlet output stream is a byte stream. Print writer is a character stream. Okay. Is it over? Is it completed? Next concept, MIME. Noted? MIME stands for multi-purpose internet mail extensions. MIME stands for multi-purpose internet mail extensions. MIME stands for multi-purpose internet mail extensions. What is this? I'll explain. A list of MIME types. List of MIME types. Text by HTML. Text by PDF. Text by XML. Application by MS Word. Application by vnd.ms-excel. Image by JPG. Image by JPEG. Image by BMP. Like this. Many are there. Text by HTML, text by PDF, text by XML, application by MS Word, application by vnd.ms-excel, image by JPG, image by JPEG, image by BMP -- etc. See, suppose if I write like this, demo.c, test.cpp, sample.java. If I give file names, now which is Java file? Sample.java. This is Java file. So seeing this extension, you identified it is Java file. But no need to see the content of file. Without seeing the content only, you understood See in this extension, it is Java file. See in this extension, it is C program. See in this extension, C++ program. Like this, you understood. Like this only, browser and server can identify which type of content coming. See in this one. See in this one, browser and server can understand. If this type of MIME type is there, text format, text is HTML format coming. Like that, it will understand. Text PDF format, Acrobat Reader software required. Text by XML format, application by MS Word software required. MS Excel software required. Like this. Here, photos that Photos Explorer will be there. No? That is required. This is PMP, bitmap, like a paintbrush software required. Like this, seeing this MIME type, it will understand which type of content is coming server to browser and how to open. Say, for example, if you open MS Word file, if you download, directly MS Word open no, in browser window. PowerPoint file, if you open, directly PowerPoint display no. Like that, Flash Player file, if you open, Flash Player open. If not there, one message comes from server. Flash Player does not exist in your system. Install Flash Player if you want to see the content. That message comes, no? So from client system, you will send the request to PowerPoint file. From server, PowerPoint content comes here. In this system, PowerPoint is there. It is opened, directly displayed in PowerPoint. Suppose in your system, PowerPoint is not there. One message comes, MS PowerPoint software not installed, install. If you want to see the content, install, like that comes. But how server knows in my system, MS PowerPoint not there? What do you mean? You are sending request for Flash Player file. One message comes, Flash Player file is not there in Flash Player software is not there in your system. First download or install Flash Player software. One message comes. See how server knows in my system Flash Player is not there. And also you observe, open Internet Explorer or Microsoft Edge, type google.com. One message comes. Download Google Chrome. You'll get it output very quickly. You'll get it very fast. So in which system I open, which browser I used also it knows. So that's what one message coming. Download and install Google Chrome browser. You'll get it response very quickly. One message coming, no? And sometimes your browser is old version, update browser. If you want to see this content, one message comes. See, whenever you send request, what is happening? Without asking your permission about browser, about version, and about plugins which are connected to that browser, that information passed to server. That is implicitly transferred. That's what your Servlet request is not dummy. Every day we are writing in program. Here, Servlet request. It is not dummy. But we didn't use. We used only response. We used only response in previous programs. Response.getWriter, get output stream. But we didn't use this one, no? That is not empty. Whenever you send requests about your browser, about your browser versions, about plugins in a browser, that information passed to server. Then server will check whatever you are asking, that plugin is there or not. Whatever you are asking, that browser supports or not. That's what one message comes. Flash Player plugin is not there. First install Flash Player plugin. And MS PowerPoint is not there. First install MS PowerPoint. Like that message coming. So this Servlet request is not empty. This Servlet request will receive the request. Along with that request, browser information also, and version information also, and plugins information also passed. That is the reason server knows. Okay. But how server will understand which type of content coming? By default, text by HTML. In previous all programs, HTML format it will take. HTML directly browser supports, but other things not supported. Plugins required. Only HTML but directly supports. Suppose this one, if you want to open Acrobat Reader software required. If you want to open this one, it is also possible. You can display. Word required. It is Excel required. Here photos, pictures required. Picture related softwares. Here MS Paint required. Like this, other softwares required for these all. Seeing this line only, it will understand. It will open in that window. Now, note down. Default MIME type is text by HTML. 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 Now, this MIME type used by browser and server to identify the content. This MIME type used by browser and server to identify the content. This MIME type used by browser and server to identify the content. So browser and server seeing this MIME type, it will understand which software should be open. Okay. These MIME types, I am not writing my own. See, for MS Word, like this is there. MS Excel, like this is there. That is, I am not writing. Predefined. These all available in Google. You observe. List of MIME types. You observe. Complete MIME types list. See here. Here, name of the software. It is name of the software. It is MIME type. It is file extension. It is remarks, description, some other information. See, you observe. How many MIME types are there? You observe. See, some thousands of MIME types are there. See, still scroll bar here only. Still scroll bar here only. These all no one can remember. We have to see the software name. We have to see the MIME type. We have to write the program. Suppose MS Word in alphabetical order. MS Word. Microsoft Word. Microsoft Office Word. Now see, Microsoft Word. What is there? Application by MS Word. So this is myself, I didn't give whatever is there already. These are unique. Unique is there because in a world, how many softwares are there? Every software on MIME type is there. Okay. And MS Excel. Microsoft Excel in alphabetical order will be there. Microsoft Excel. KLM, Microsoft. After that, Excel. Microsoft Access. See, Microsoft Access, you observe. X-MS Access. Whatever they given, that is we have to write. Our own type we cannot write. See Microsoft Excel. What they given? vnd.ms-excel. So this is only I given there. These all can you remember? No. While developing projects, whichever software type you want to use, see that one and this MIME type you write there. Okay. These all I am not writing my own. These all whatever is there already that is only I given. Okay. For every software, one MIME type is there. That list available in Google. You can search, you can write. Now, suppose you want to display welcome message directly in MS Word software. You write this one, it will display in MS Word. But this MIME type you have to set because by default this one means directly displayed in browser. If you want to display in MS Word software, you have to use this one. If you want to display in Excel software, you have to use this one. Like that you have to display. Next, write it. The following method use it to change the MIME type. The following method use it to change the MIME type. The following method use it to change the MIME type. The following method use it to change the MIME type. Now, which method required? See. Java P Jakarta.Servlet response. Write this one. This is a method we have to use. Set content type. One day strength is less, one day strength is more. Again, today strength is less. MIME type. See, set content type. Set content type. Here we have to pass MIME type. By default, which MIME type? Text by HTML. By default, everything like HTML format. That is the reason default is HTML. Now that means every program HTML is there. That meaning. Okay. See, plain text also. Suppose if you write like this, how it will be displayed output? Plain text only display, no? If I remove these tags also, same output. If I write these tags also, same output. Like that by default HTML. Okay. Now, if you want to change the MIME type, use this method. Then, whichever format, whichever MIME type is specified, in that it will display. You observe. Right click. new Servlet. Package name basics. Suppose MIME type Servlet. Here generic Servlet. Generic Servlet. Next. Suppose MIME URL pattern. Remove Servlet interface. Finish. Now print writer. Print writer PW equal to response dot get writer. PW dot println. Welcome. Now, which is the default MIME type here? Text by HTML. Now I want to display in MS Word. What we have tried? Response dot set content type. Here application by MS Word. Now this will display in MS Word. What is it? Double quotes. Now this will display in MS Word. Now you see just one line. Now it is going to be displayed by in MS Word. Run this one. Save. See URL pattern I given MIME. See I'll type MIME. See here directly MIME. Okay, it is not recognized. 1 minute. Welcome. Now I'll change the browser. This browser not recognized. How to change the browser? Window, web browser, internal web browser. Right click, run on server. Here I'll type MIME. See here directly browser displayed MS Word format. MS Word icon also came now. Okay, open. You can open, save. Permanently you can save in your system. If you click open, see welcome. So like this, it will open. This is MIME type Servlet. Servlet program to demonstrate MIME type. Servlet program to demonstrate MIME type. See, one line extra, that's it. If you don't write this one, by default, text by HTML. If you don't write this one, by default, text by HTML. If you write this one, it will display in MS Word software. Is it over? So just one line, response dot set content type, whichever MIME type you want, that MIME type you have to pass. If that software is there, it will be opened in that software. If not there, error comes. Okay. Is it over? Now, basics, SRC, main, Java, basics. See, total 7 programs. Okay. 7 programs here. One XML file created. Web.xml. It is automatically generated. You can see. See, first solid, second solid, time solid, table solid, counter solid, image solid, MIME type solid. Every solid configuration is there. But one new concept introduced, without XML file also, we can write configuration by using annotations. In core Java, annotations is studied, no? Annotations. What are the annotations you studied? Many are there, useful annotations. At override, at functional interface. These two useful, remaining all nothing. So here some annotations are introduced. Note on annotations. Annotations in solids. Let us write it better. Annotations in solids. The following annotations are used in solids. First one, at web solid. Second one, at web listener. Third one, at web filter. Annotations in solids. The following annotations are used in solids. At web solid, at web listener, at web filter. Annotations are meta tags that are used to pass some additional information to web container. Annotations are meta tags that are used to pass some additional information to web container. At web solid, at web listener, at web filter. The above all annotations are in Jakarta.Solid. The above all annotations are in Jakarta.Solid annotation package. The above all annotations are in Jakarta.Solid annotation package. The above all annotations are in Jakarta.Solid annotation package. Now, with this annotation, we can write URL pattern. See, within one line only you can write. I'll show you. Is it over? Now, no need to write XML. Right click, new, solid. Basics. Suppose annotation solid. Here, generic solid. In Monday class, I'll explain HTTP solid. At the time, we can use HTTP solid. Here, something test. Okay, test already given. No, sample. Sample is a URL pattern. Next. Finished. Here, what will happen? See, here annotation not came because already we selected generate XML file. No, again here XML generated. You observe annotation solid sample. It is generated. Okay. Here you can write explicitly. Add web solid sample. If you write like this, now sample is a URL pattern of this annotation solid. You can write print writer response dot get writer. See, let this written. Now here web.xml also configured. Annotations also, with annotation also configured. If both are there, error comes. If both are there, error comes. Now what will happen? See, if I run the program, error comes. Server will not start. This is also my problem. If you start server also, server will not start, error comes. See, Tomcats, see, starting Tomcat version 10.0 server at localhost has encountered a problem. Failed to start. Why? XML configuration is there, annotation configuration is there. Anyone we have to remove. Anyone we have to remove. Either remove XML or remove annotation. Anyone. Okay. This error you are getting means definitely that is annotation and XML both configured. See, these errors we cannot understand. What is the, see, is there any annotation related is there? That's what different errors comes. If you practice, you'll understand. Okay. See, why this error can you understand? What is coming? Localhost failed to start. You will think about localhost only. But actually problem is annotations. Annotation is there, XML is there. 2 times configuration done. Then server will get ambiguity. That's what server failed to start. That's what either XML configuration remove or Remove annotation. Now I'll remove XML. See, Servlet mapping. I'll delete. I deleted. Okay. I deleted. Now I'll run. You observe. It will run. Run on server. Save. Now in XML, I removed. See, server started. Now, what is the URL pattern? Sample. See, hello world. You observe your package imported here. One package imported. See, Jakarta.Servlet.Annotation package. Okay. Next, write it. Servlet program to demonstrate at web Servlet annotation. Servlet program to demonstrate at web Servlet annotation. Servlet program to demonstrate at web Servlet annotation. So 8 basic programs completed. These are 8 basics, very basics. Note down. In the above example, at web servlet annotation informs web container in the above example, at web servlet annotation informs web container / sample is a URL pattern of annotation servlet. In the above example, at web servlet annotation informs web container / sample is a URL pattern of annotation servlet. In the above example, at web servlet annotation informs web container / sample is a URL pattern of annotation servlet. In the above example, at web servlet annotation informs web container / sample is a URL pattern of annotation servlet. Is it clear? So it is an alternative to web.xml configuration. Okay. Note down. It is an alternative to web.xml configuration. It is an alternative to web.xml configuration. It is an alternative to web.xml configuration. So either use annotation or use XML, but don't write both. If you write both, error. Either use annotation or use XML. Whichever you feel comfortable, that is use. But both you are not writing. So Eclipse only doing. Okay. Annotation also, suppose generate XML. If you don't select, annotation automatically comes. No need to write. If you don't select that one, we ought to write. So either select XML or write annotation. Any one you select. That is automatically comes. No need to write by us. But you select any one option. Either this is Servlet 3.0 version onwards, this concept introduced. Previously, only XML was there. Even further, you are going to learn Spring Boot. Spring with XML, Spring Boot with annotations. That is only difference. Spring Framework, totally with XML. Spring Boot Framework with annotations. Okay. Now, is it clear? These all basic programs, very basics. Total 8 programs you studied. See, first I explained this one. First servlet, plain text. Second servlet, HTML code added. Time servlet, it will display time. Table servlet, multiplication table with HTML format displayed. And after that, counting number of views. After that, image. After that, MIME type. After that, annotation. So 8 basic programs, 8 different types programs you studied. Okay. Now in real time, HTML separate will be there. HTML separate, solid separate. That type program. Okay. Instead of drawing already draw program, that is diagram is there. That diagram only I'll take. This is diagram. You observe. This is I'm going to teach. Now listen with concentration. First, homepage.html. It is one HTML program. Now HTML I'm not writing in solid. HTML separate. Okay. Homepage.html. This page, if I execute, output should be welcome to Nareshai Technologies. And 2 hyperlinks. Login hyperlink, registration hyperlink. If you are registered user, you will click on login hyperlink. If you are new user, you will click on registration hyperlink. Suppose you are new user, you will click on registration. Then another HTML, reg.html. In that registration form, first name, last name, username, password. Not only these 4, n number of you can add. First name, last name, address, mobile number, mail ID, your qualification detail, whatever you want. All personal details, all hobbies, all those things, whatever you want, you can add n number of fields. At last, submit button, reset button. When you click on submit button, Servlet program executed. When you click on submit button, registration servlet.java program executed. What this program will do, it will receive your data, whatever you enter. First name, last name, address, mobile number, mail ID, username, password, all whatever you entered, received. Received data stored in database in this table, user information table. This data stored in database. After that, one message, you have registered successfully. After that, one login hyperlink. When you click on login hyperlink, login.html. And if you click here, directly here. So this HTML program executed. If you click here also, here also. Very first time you'll click here. Second time onward, directly you'll click here. After registration. So this HTML page appears. Login form. Username, password. You'll type username, password, you'll click submit button. Then login Servlet executed. It will receive username, password. It will check in a database. Given username, password exists. Welcome username. Else invalid username, password. Okay. Now you observe. Homepage.html, login.html, reg.html, these 3 HTML programs. Okay. Login servlet.java, registration servlet.java, servlets. But this data we have to store in database, JDBC. JDBC also required. Okay. Here JDBC. This data, whether it is present or not, we have to check. Here also JDBC. Okay. To insert this data, insert query required. Insert query. To check this data, select a query. Insert query, select query, SQL. Structured query language. That is also will write. But here you have registered successfully login. Again, it is HTML. With this output, you have to send to browser. HTML. Here welcome, you have to send. That is HTML. Invalid username, password. HTML. So here in these 2 programs, Servlet code will be there. And JDBC code will be there. SQL code will be there. HTML code will be there. All will be present in these 2 programs. This table also we have to create. Okay. And for these all, one XML configuration file. Okay. Or annotation here and here. This is you are going to see now. Okay. Write this one. So maximum websites, login form, registration form will be there. No? That is real time type. Noted? 3 HTML programs, 2 Servlets, 1 XML. Total 6 programs. Sometimes what will happen while selecting, if you select XML also, annotation generated. That is, you check it out. Annotation by default may be generated. Then both may be generated. Then one you remove. That Eclipse settings problems will be there sometimes. Sometimes annotation generated, XML generated. Over. Three HTML programs. See, this is I am not writing in Servlet, separate HTML. Okay. Homepage.html, login.html, reg.html, 3 separate HTML programs. But registration Servlet, login Servlet, in this also HTML will be there because you have registered successfully login hyperlink. It is again HTML only. Here, welcome username, invalid username, password. Again, we have to display with HTML. So here in Servlets, in Servlet programs, JDBC code will be there, HTML code will be there, Servlet code will be there, SQL will be there. All mixed here. Okay. Here, these 3 separate HTML only. First, you will send the request to homepage.html. Then HTML program comes to browser. Browser receives, executes. Then this output displayed. Welcome to Nareshai Technologies. 2 hyperlinks displayed. Login, registration. If you are new user, you'll click on registration hyperlink. Then reg.html open. Here registration form comes. First name, last name, username, password. I given 4 fields. If you want 10 fields also you can add. Writing program style is same. You will enter first name, last name, username, password. You'll click submit button. Then request comes to registration servlet.java. If you click reset button, all fields data erased. If you click submit button, registration servlet.java executed. This servlet is going to receive first name, last name, username, password, whatever you typed. Received. The received data permanently stored in the database through JDBC code. Okay. Here uinfo table, user information table. In that first name, last name, uname, pword, fname, lname, pword fields. This data permanently stored in the database. One message comes, you have registered successfully. With this message, hyperlink also comes, login hyperlink. And after registration, again, no need to come to home page. You can click here. Then login.html open. If already registered, directly you'll click here. If you click here also this page, if you click here also this page, login.html. Here, username, password. You'll enter username, password, you'll click submit button. Then login solid executed. If you click reset button, these fields data erased. If you click submit button, received username, password. Received data, it will check in the database. Given username, password exists or not. If exists, welcome username, else invalid username, password. This is one program you are going to see. For this, here you have seen Servlet interface, generic Servlet class. Here I'll show you HTTP Servlet. What is the difference between generic Servlet, HTTP Servlet also I'll teach. When we have to use generic Servlet, when we have to use HTTP Servlet, what's the difference, advantage, disadvantage, everything I'll explain. Okay. From here onwards, HTTP Servlet I'll explain. From HTTP Servlet. First, what's the difference between generic Servlet, HTTP Servlet also I'll explain. And here, previous all programs, we used generic Servlet. Extends generic Servlet. Okay. Then overridden service method, which takes Servlet request, Servlet response. Okay. Previous all programs, this is only our seen. Extends generic Servlet, service, which takes Servlet request, Servlet response. But writing program, implement Servlet interface also possible. If you implement Servlet interface, how many methods mandatory to override? 5 methods. But if you extend generic Servlet, 1 method, that is service. That is the reason we selected this generic Servlet. But one more concept, HTTP Servlet. So writing Servlet program, there are 3 ways. By implementing Servlet interface, by extending generic Servlet, by extending HTTP Servlet. That information I'll give on Monday class. Okay. Monday, you'll see continuation. Monday, you will see continuation.